Hello, so today I'm going to be teaching you all how to make a bacon turkey bravo from Panera Bread. The bacon turkey bravo is actually one of our most popular sandwiches and, in my opinion, one of the best tasting. So, for one, a lot of times you may want or crave a sandwich from, say, Panera, but not actually want to drive all the way to Panera, get down out of your car, go inside, and actually eat it there. So today, we're going to solve that by actually teaching you how to make a bacon turkey bravo at home in your own kitchen. So I've worked at Panera now for a while, and actually the first sandwich I was trying to make was the bacon turkey bravo. So I've made it a couple times now and have a pretty good hold on it. So today we're going to cover what goes into the bacon turkey bravo, how much you're going to use of each ingredient, and how to put it all together to form one of your favorite sandwiches that you can eat at home. So, to start, we have obviously our bread, which is a tomato basil bread. So, I will put those slices over there. And then next we have the oven roasted turkey, along with the emerald greens, which is the greens that go on the sandwich, the vine ripened tomatoes, and the bacon, and the smoked Gouda. And one thing that makes the sandwich, in my opinion, is the signature sauce from Panera, which is actually similar to a Thousand Island. So, for example, if you go to the store and actually can't find the signature Panera sauce, you could substitute it for a Thousand Island. So, now that we've covered actually what these ingredients are, according to Calorie King, there's actually 640 calories between all of this. So that is not too bad for a sandwich that's from a place that is considered fast food. So now that we've covered what goes into the bacon turkey bravo, we're actually going to cover how much of each. So obviously, you're going to need 2 slices of your tomato basil bread. We use 3 slices of the oven roasted turkey. Generally, we just go with a handful of the emerald greens. Obviously, if you prefer more greens, you can add more at home since it's totally up to you. 2 slices of the vine ripened tomatoes, which again, if you prefer more vegetables, feel free to add more. 1 slice of Gouda cheese, and 3 slices of the bacon. The signature sauce, usually at Panera, it comes in a squeeze bottle and we just do it by lines. However, not many people at home actually have a squeeze bottle, so I would just apply it with a knife until you feel it's enough. So with that, we have what we're going to use, and actually how much of it we're going to be using. So, if you actually go on to the official Panera website, according to them, they have all the nutrients behind these ingredients. So if you want to know exactly the nutrition behind this, say if you're on a specific diet, you can go on there and actually find the nutrients. And these will show up as the official ingredients of the bacon turkey bravo. So now we've covered what we're going to be using, how much of it, so now let's get into actually making it. So obviously first, you're going to take your 2 slices of tomato basil bread, and with the 3 slices of turkey, obviously since this is a smaller sandwich, we fold it in half to get it flattened out and put on there. And then next, you apply your handful of emerald greens. Obviously this can vary based off of how much you prefer. And then once you do that, you take your slices of tomato, which personally, I usually don't put tomato on mine, as I'm not a huge tomato fan, but that would go next. And then on top of that, you would put your smoked Gouda cheese. Next would come the 3 slices of bacon. So at this point, you kind of got to get a little strategic with how you place it, as these are a lot of ingredients to go on a smaller plate. So at this point, as you can see, we have all of the ingredients on one side of the sandwich. For the signature sauce, however, you'll be putting that on the other slice of the bread. So since I don't have a squeeze bottle at home, and not a lot of people do in their kitchens, I'm just going to apply it with a knife to the other slice of the bread. And I prefer a lot of signature sauce personally, so I put a fairly thick layer of it on the other slice of bread. Obviously, if you prefer less, you can put less. And once you have placed the signature sauce on, obviously you finish it off by putting your last slice on top. So at this point you now have a fully assembled bacon turkey bravo with the tomato basil bread, oven-roasted turkey, smoked Gouda, emerald greens, vine-ripened tomatoes, bacon, and the Panera signature sauce. So I'll put that right there. So obviously, today we've covered what we're going to use for the bacon turkey bravo, how much of each, and how to actually put it all together. So again, 2 slices of the tomato basil bread, 3 slices of the oven roasted turkey, 2 slices of tomato, 1 slice of the smoked Gouda, and a handful of emerald greens, and however much of the signature sauce you prefer at home. So another thing to keep in mind actually, according to Student Edge, it's not always the most healthy or even cost-efficient option to pick fast food. So with that, even though you might feel rushed and that you want to just get something fast food, according to this, it's actually not even healthier or most cost-efficient at times. These are things that you can find in store, obviously, on a shelf, and once you get these ingredients, you can make multiple sandwiches. So you have a healthy option that is also cost-efficient, as you can use the ingredients to make multiple sandwiches. So now that we've covered all of that, try to keep in mind what other sandwiches or any foods you have at your favorite fast food or restaurants that you could make at home. As you can see, this was something that you can make in about 5 minutes in your own kitchen. So with that, and keep in mind all the ingredients we use and how we assembled them, and see if there would be other sandwiches that you would like to choose and make in your own home.